Hi friends, it's your buddy Matt, the global ergonomist and ergo coach. Welcome to another Strong Qigong. You may remember in a recent class, we explored Repulsing the Monkey. This is a return to that, but this time we explored a stance we don't often cover on Strong Qigong, and that's the empty step. The empty step is a key part of Repulsing the Monkey, so we added that today. It was a nice mix of the classic dragon from side to side. From there, we went into Master Wong Calms Waters, more of a classic approach. For Master Wong Calms Waters Classic, we did a variation. And that variation led us to another classic Tai Chi move known as brush, knee, and push. Man, one of my favorite. From there, we went into Repulsing the Monkey. And with Repulsing the Monkey, we did the empty step in its classic form. So I hope you check this one out. I hope you try it. I hope you practice. And I hope you join us again and again for Strong Qigong. Remember to hit the like button. Remember to hit the notification bell. Remember, please, to comment and to share. We love hearing from you, and we want to deliver what you're looking for. So until next time, this is your buddy Matt, the global ergonomist and ergo coach, reminding you to join us again and again for Strong Qigong. Begin as always, starting with long, slow, deep, silent breaths. Make them deep and slow, make them quiet and even. Realize you control the autonomic nervous system, which was called the automatic nervous system. And what it means is, just a few decades ago, we thought we had no control of that, but the ancients knew better. They knew that if you slow your breath down, that it tips your autonomic nervous system towards the parasympathetic branch, the rest and digest branch. We calm down. Now, if you do that, just slowing your breath, which is good enough, you begin to extend your exhale, you're compounding it. You're actually adding to the experience because exhale tips towards rest and digest too. So when you do the two together, you're really getting the full power of control. So continue. Long, slow, deep, silent breaths, deep and slow, quiet and even. In through the nose, out from the mouth, in through the belly, out from the chest, in through the heart, out from the mind. And as we say in Strong Qigong, the key to taking a deep breath isn't how much we draw in. The key to taking a deep breath is how much we puff out. So extend that exhale, look for the bottom of the breath, and then push a little more air out. Notice how much deeper the ensuing inhale is through your nose. Take long, slow, deep, silent breaths. Now, while you're in this state, if your eyes are closed, enjoy it. And begin to seek out the fleeting moment where your out-breath changes to your in-breath, the other fleeting moment where your in-breath changes to your out-breath. In Strong Qigong, we call this sharpening the mind on the stone of the breath. And it's the seeking of that fleeting moment that actually engages your dopamine system, the part of your brain that sharpens your focus. So emphasize looking for that fleeting moment. It's gone in an instant. That's the idea. It's the seeking, most important. The finding, hard to say, but the seeking is what you're after. Sharpen your mind on the stone of the breath, and after a few more of these breaths, when you feel comfortable, if your eyes are closed, go ahead and let them begin to gently, slowly flutter open, just as a butterfly might leave a flower. And now we're ready for our warm-ups. We're going to calibrate our interoception, our body sense, with our proprioception, our position sense. We always start with the inner ear and the diaphragm. This is known as the yoga neck roll. We take a deep breath in and our head floats like a balloon on a string. As we exhale, we let air out of the balloon, pursing the lips, blowing through a straw. Once our chin drops to our chest, we inhale and we sweep one ear past one shoulder. We exhale, sweeping across. Inhale, opposite ear, past opposite shoulder. We exhale and sweep across. Inhale, ear past shoulder. Exhale, chin past chest. And continue to rock from side to side in this manner. This is the yoga neck roll. It's a great way to get your body calibrated and synchronized. Your breath, that's interoception. Your head position and inner ear, that's proprioception and kinesthesia. So what you're doing is you're getting everything moving in concert, preparing you for strong Qigong. And on your next exhale, allow yourself to pause, chin at chest. Then inhale, chin back upright. As we work into our shoulder girdles, our upper respiratory sinus now. And we do so by looping our shoulder girdles forward and upward with every inhale. Bring them around back. Then squeeze them downward and backward with each exhale. And continue to loop in this manner. Squeezing downward and backward. Inhaling forward and upward. And continuing in this manner. This is how we get our upper sinus, respiratory sinus, warming up. And we get to squeeze that area between the shoulder blades, known in the ancient Asian literature as the Dajue point. Beautifully done, warming them up. Beautiful. Follow with your breath. You can get your body into it. You can soften your knees like I do and rise and fall with the breath. On your next exhale, relax everything. Just pause. Turn your eyes towards your hand and begin to scoop and toss each hand behind you from side to side. We call this windmills. This is a form of silk reeling, and it gets you calibrating your breath and your movement as well. So if you can comfortably, inhale your palms up, exhale your palms down behind you, scooping and tossing from side to side. Beautifully done. Now we'll work our way up our upper limbs. So begin to throw an elbow strike behind you in the martial arts type of move. So big looping circles with your elbow. And as you turn from side to side, invite your body to turn, trunk, and shift weight. Go from these elbow circles into big shoulder circles. So roll each shoulder backward, looping from side to side. Beautifully done. We've got that upper respiratory sinus warmed up. Let's start to go towards the lower respiratory sinus now. We've already got ourselves shifting weight and turning trunk. Use that trunk turn to begin to go right into ragdoll. From side to side. Beautifully done. This was the warm-up Tammy was doing before the rest of us. Good on Tammy. So you get yourself going, side to side. From ragdoll, we go right into the pellet drum. So use that momentum of your trunk turn. Begin to slap or tap the top of the opposite shoulder. The opposite hand tucks behind the low back. Hey, Buck, how you doing, buddy? My buddy Buck is here with us. Good boy, Buck. Go from side to side, tapping the top of the shoulder, and then work down to the top of your chest, up around your collarbone, somewhere safe. You can give yourself a slap or tap. After you've worked the top of your chest, drop to the bottom of the rib cage. What do you say, bud? From side to side. Buck is hanging with us. And after you've dropped to the top of the chest, bottom of the rib cage, drop to the hips and give yourself some slaps or taps from side to side. Well done. All right, we've got the lower respiratory sinus warm up. Let's work into the lower half of the trunk. Invite your hands to float to your hips and begin big hula hoops, looping the hip. Make them as big as you can. We call this stirring the bowl. Pelvis is a Latin word for bowl. Imagine you're holding the bell of wine glass. You got a little wine in the bottom and you're just swirling that wine around in the bottom, the bell of the wine glass. Whichever direction you chose is fine, because we're going to unwind what we've wound. Go ahead and pause and loop in the opposite direction. We always strive to balance yin and yang. We always strive to balance east and west. We always strive to unwind what we've wound in Strong Qigong. Beautifully done. Now you can settle into the middle. Let's step out into a little bit wider stance. This is Mabu, the horse riding stance. You should be able to bounce a little, just like a Western. This is the Great Bear Swings, one of my favorites. We take a deep breath in, and as we exhale, we turn our shoulders, we drop down. As we inhale, we turn our shoulders, we rise to pause. We exhale, turn shoulders, drop down. Inhale, rise to pause, and you can rest your hands anywhere comfortable on your thighs. Now, this last little wrinkle of the Great Bear Swings, I want you to use care with this. Check it out, see how you do. And the real performance is to turn your head in the same direction you're moving. So a little bit of a turn in the neck. And if you really want to do it traditionally, you look out of that corner of the eye as you do so. So you're peering upward in each direction. A gentle turn of the neck. Again, if anything bothers your neck, simply pause, or you don't have to do that portion. Beautifully done. Now on your exhale, your next one, pause at the bottom and inhale your trunk back upright. Before you leave horse stance, let's do a little shifting weight on a figure 8. So rock from side to side. As you change direction, swirl the hip backward as if you're rounding that corner from side to side. Notice as you do that it allows you to keep your trunk upright. So your 3 energy centers, your 3 dantian, stay upright with all this movement. This is an important concept in Tai Chi and Qigong, is keeping the trunk upright through almost all of the movements, except things like the Great Bear Swings. Notice this, feel this movement. It's an important concept. It's also a nice warm-up. And as Jill has shared with us, it's nice to do at work as well. As long as you don't draw attention to each other or yourself. All right, let's go ahead and pause back in the middle. Bring the feet back into your center stance, your square stance, whatever you want to call it. Shift weight onto one foot, raise the opposite heel, and begin some loops with the knee. And notice when you do, your ankle and foot follow along obediently. After you've looped with the knee in one direction, unwind what you've wound. Well done. Now take weight through that foot, raise the opposite heel, loop. Beautifully done. After some inward loops, a few outward loops. Now, allow your center of gravity to settle within your base of support. All we have left are the wrist, hands, and forearms. Gently clasp them in front of the heart, the middle dantian. Begin to roll your wrist. Whichever direction you chose, you know you're going to go in the opposite direction. So feel free to loop in the opposite direction to unwind what you've wound. And now you can pause, unclasp the hands, and use your Lao Gong points, use your palms to begin to melt downward and float upward in concert with your breath. So inhale your palms up to the middle dantian, exhale your palms down to the lower dantian. The cauldron of the heart, the cauldron of the body. Breathe in this manner. Now, if you can do so comfortably, you might invite your eyes to close for this classic meditation we always use, known as cleansing the inner body, a classic Qigong visualization. So if your eyes are closed, enjoy it. With every inhale, your palms rise, and you imagine a glowing mist forming in the core of the earth, rising through the soles of the feet, bathing all the trillions of cells of your inner body, and winding up resting in your upper dantian, the cauldron of the mind. When you exhale, every exhale, as your palms melt down, you imagine that glowing mist formed a glowing cloud. That glowing cloud formed a glowing rain. And that glowing rain washes down those trillions of cells through the soles of your feet and back into the earth. This is the classic visualization, cleansing the inner body. So with every inhale, a glowing mist rises. With every exhale, a glowing rain falls. And you visualize this washing of your inner body, the washing of those 3 smooth river rocks we always talk about, that we carefully gathered, balanced, and stacked on life's river's edge. Our 3 dantian, our 3 energy centers, the cauldron of the heart, the cauldron of the mind, and the cauldron of the body. When your hands rise again, invite them to pause at heart height in a hugging stance. This is a meditative stance known in Tai Chi and Qigong, stand like tree. And this is where we take inventory of our alignment in Strong Qigong, with a long neck and light head floating like a balloon, our heavy shoulders and our heavy tail melting, and between them, with every breath, our spine gently stretches. This is known as the string of pearls in the ancient Asian literature. Our hands hover as if we're tenderly hugging a long-lost loved one. Our feet are parallel in a firm-rooted stance, like a mighty oak. And our 3 energy centers rest peacefully on one another, as if we carefully gathered, balanced, and stacked 3 smooth river rocks on life's river's edge. And with soft knees and soft belly, soft breath and soft gaze, or best of all, eyes closed, we feel the echoes of the chi we stirred. We see the dance that we just completed in our mind's eye, our warm-ups from the yoga neck roll through the shoulder rolls, from the windmill through the pellet drum, from the great bear swings to shifting weight on a figure 8. All of it. We see it, we feel it course through us. This is the power of your own personal visualization, imagination, concentration, and meditation. If your eyes are closed, enjoy it a little longer as your hands begin a slow journey downward until your thumbs cross over your belly button and your folded fingers warm on what's lovingly known as the lower dantian, the seat of chi energy, the cauldron of the body. Using the power of your own visualization through closed eyes and pursed lips, imagine blowing through a straw, and as you do, you blow on the embers of the cauldron of the body, and the embers respond by growing brighter and brighter with each extended exhale. With each deep ensuing inhale, you delight in the growing, glowing light. You draw it upward and outward, and you begin to repeat the process on the cauldron of the heart, the middle dantian. As you blow on the embers of both cauldrons, you fill the inner galaxy with light, and you spill beyond the inner galaxy, bathing the space between us with light, warm, silken chi energy. And may your body be strong, and may your heart be calm. And if your eyes are closed, enjoy it a moment longer as your hands begin to gently melt to your side and your eyes begin to gently flutter open, just as a butterfly might leave a flower. And welcome back. We step into the center of our little boat. The hand on this side of the room or screen makes a gentle fist that floats before the heart. The hand on this side covers it. Together, we take a deep breath in to straighten. We slowly exhale and bow to one another, and this is a gesture of mutual respect between us. As we inhale ourselves back upright, in gratitude for the tradition, when we exhale again, our hands slowly melt down. When we inhale again, we inhale them up overhead till they're an inch apart, And slowly and deliberately exhale down our center line. This centers our Qi, where we begin and end. We do one more and we bring the palms together in the Shaolin manner. We exhale down slowly, pausing at the heart center, the middle dantian. When we inhale, elbows rise and wrists straighten as the Shaolin do. As we exhale, our palms melt down and we are ready. We step out into our little boat. We unlock our knees. When we inhale, those hands up again an inch apart. This time as we exhale down, our knees and hands move in concert with our breath. So we inhale and rise. We exhale and fall. You continue breathing in this manner, floating and melting in concert with your breath, harmony with each other. Beautifully done. Follow the breath upward, follow it downward. Sink the Qi. Well done. When your hands rise again, I want you to pause with them out towards the side, about shoulder height, like so. And while we're in our center stance, the hand on this side drops down and winds up right in front of the shoulder like so. The other hand tucks behind the back. The move we're about to do is a classic form of the dragon. What we'll do is we'll take a deep breath in. As we exhale, we turn our eyes, our chin, our chest, all the way back behind us. Once we're out of breath, we inhale and let our hands float and watch them switch position. Exhale to the opposite side as far back as you can. Inhale, let the hands float. Eyes follow the hands, switch position again. Exhale to the first side. Inhale, return, watch the hands, eyes follow hands. Exhale to the opposite side. Continue to switch hand position from side to side. As you inhale to center, you exhale to side. This is classic. The dragon in the stance of the center from side to side. Notice your turn in trunk. Notice your shift in weight from one foot to the other. Beautifully done. The classic dragon. Now, on this next one, as we come out of it, we're going to go into a very simple chain. You can leave your hands extended out, palms down, and begin to follow your hands all the way across at shoulder height. Inhale at the back, and exhale and follow your hands all the way across. Continue from side to side. Make your inhale at the very back as you change direction. Then control that exhale all the way across. Inhale at the back on each side. Exhale all the way across. Eyes follow hands. Hands follow breath. Breath follows mind. This is one version of Master Wong Calms Waters. Enjoy the mesmerizing effect of following your hands with your breath. It's beautiful. Master Wong Calms Waters. When it was taught to me, the visualization was imagine you're in calm water up to your shoulders or chest, and floating on the surface of the water are rose petals. And you're gently pushing the rose petals from side to side. Master Wong Calms Waters. Now we'll do a variation of Master Wong. All you have to do is turn the lead hand palm out, drop the following hand to waist height. As you get behind you, switch hands as you inhale, and then exhale all the way across. Inhale at the back, switch position, exhale all the way across. This is a version, another version of Master Wong Calms Waters. Beautifully done. Now, as you continue this second version of Master Wong Calms Waters, see if you can step out into a little bit of horse riding stance. Get a little lower, get a little wider, make it some exercise. Inhale behind you, switch, exhale all the way across. Beautifully done. Little bit of horse riding stance, never hurt anybody. Well done. Master Wong Calms Waters. Now, if you haven't done so already, or maybe you're feeling a little worn out from horse stance, you can return to your center stance. Keep doing Master Wong, and then prepare yourself. In a moment, we're going to pause to one side. We'll call this our eastern side. Pause right here. Bring your hands back up to shoulder height, but this time, the lead hand is palm down, the following hand is palm up. Notice your weight is over this eastern foot. We'll take a deep breath in as we toe step. And as we bow step out to the side, our lead hand drops and our following hand pushes across. Well done. Now pause over this foot, the western foot. As you inhale, bring the hands up to starting position and T-step. As you exhale, bow step. Lead hand drops, following hand pushes across. Good, let's do this from side to side. Inhale, T-step, exhale, lead hand drops, following hand pushes across. And let's continue from side to side. This move we're doing is called brush, knee, and push. This is a classic Tai Chi move that you'll see in the Yang 24. Well done. Notice your T-step, all weight, and then bow step out. Well done. Inhale to the east, exhale to the west. Inhale to the west, exhale to the east. Beautifully done. Brush, knee, and push. T-step and bow step from side to side. Well done. Now on this next one, as you come to the end, pause right here. Bring this extended hand out facing me, right in front of you. Square up your stance. Get your normal center stance. This following hand cradles the pushing hand. Now, this is Repulsing Monkey. As we inhale, we drop that cradling hand and our eyes follow it behind us. As we exhale, we push it past our field of vision, rolling the other wrist. Then we inhale back behind us with that hand. We exhale forward, roll the wrist, and if you'll notice that wrist roll at the end positions you from pushing hand to cradling hand. You inhale back, you exhale forward. Well done. This is Repulsing the Monkey. You may recognize it, it kind of feels like a swimming stroke. That's all right. That's exactly right, actually. As you inhale back, you exhale forward. Now, today we learn one new stance, and this one is called the empty step. And in classic Repulsing the Monkey, as your hand pushes forward, the foot follows it, and it taps the toe in front of you, like so. A toe tap. Then you follow the other hand, and as it pushes forward, that foot toe taps. And you follow from side to side. This is the empty step. It's a very light feathering of the toe from side to side. So if you can get it working out, beautiful. If you're having trouble with it, you can always just maintain your square stance. But this is the empty step. It's a classic in Tai Chi and Qigong. Beautifully done. Repulsing the monkey. All right, that's our new step for today. When your hand comes forward again, either side, invite yourself to pause, let your hands drop, square up your stance and sink your chi. Beautifully done. Rise with the breath, fall with the breath. When the hands rise again, as they spread widely as they normally do, pause at shoulder height and stand like tree. With long neck and light head floating upward, our heavy shoulders and our heavy tail melt downward. And between them, with every breath, our spine gently stretches in what's known lovingly as a string of pearls. Our hands hover as if we're tenderly hugging a long-lost loved one. Our feet are parallel in a firm-rooted stance, like a mighty oak. Our three energy centers rest peacefully on one another, as if we carefully gathered, carefully balanced, carefully stacked, three smooth river rocks on life's river's edge. And with soft knees and soft belly, soft breath and soft gaze, or best of all, eyes closed, we feel the echoes of the chi we stirred. We see the dance in our upper dantian, the third eye center. We see the dragon. We see the classic form of Master Wong Calms Waters. We see the alternate form of Master Wong Calms Waters. We see and feel brush knee and push. We see and feel repulsing the monkey with the empty step. We see it and feel it in our mind's eye as we allow our hands to gently melt downward one final time. Thumbs crossing again over the belly button, folded fingers again warming on the cauldron of the body. Through closed eyes and pursed lips again, as if blowing through a straw, we blow on the embers of the cauldron of the heart and the cauldron of the body, and we delight in the glowing, growing light as the embers respond. And we draw the light upward and outward, and we now get to blow on the embers of the cauldron of the mind, the part of our body that gave us this beautiful inward show, the home of our visualization, imagination, concentration, meditation. And as we blow on the embers of all three cauldrons, the inner galaxy fills with the brightest light yet. It spills beyond the inner galaxy. It bathes the space between us. It spills beyond the space between us. It bathes the world around us. It spills beyond the world around us, and it bathes life itself with light, warm, silken chi energy. May your body stay strong. May your heart stay calm. And may your mind stay sharp. And may your spirit stay free. Yidao Qidao, which means where intention goes, energy flows. Where the mind goes, chi follows. So choose wisely, choose carefully, and choose peacefully. If your eyes are closed, still enjoy it as your hands melt to your side one final time, only inviting your eyes to gently, slowly flutter open as a butterfly might leave a flower. Welcome back. We stand in the center of our little boat. The hand on this side makes the fist that closes right in front of us. The hand on this side covers it. We take a deep breath in. We slowly exhale and bow to one another in a gesture of mutual respect and gratitude. And you give yourself a round of applause for being light you made in the world today.